Today I'll be demonstrating ClearSkies. This is an AI-powered flight scheduling system that monitors weather conditions and automatically detects conflicts based on pilot training levels. The system provides real-time notifications and AI-generated rescheduling suggestions to help flight schools and pilots manage their schedules safely. So here we have this is the home page, just to show. So when the user signs up, they can sign up as a student or an instructor. I've already created sample accounts, so I'm just going to sign in to the student account. Let me just get rid of this. So this session over here is purely for the demo's sake. This pulls data from the weather API. As you can see, the weather in the upcoming week is all good. So I created a system where I could load fake data just to show the conflict features. But before I do, I want to show this setting. So there's a student pilot, private pilot, and instrument rated. Each one has their own requirements and weather limitations. A student pilot, if I change it from a student pilot, as you can see here, it will remove it from the instructor oversight. So, and it updates in real time. As you can see, it goes away. But then if I go back to the student, it will come back. Now I will load sample data. This is data that I created to show all three conditions: safe, unsafe, and even a caution one. So as you can see, this is reflected on both accounts. So this is all the upcoming scheduled flights. This column displays all the flights that are marked as unsafe or caution. Caution does not necessarily mean that it is unsafe. As you can see here, for a student to fly, the visibility has to be greater than 5 miles. But it's cloudy, and this is just a little feature that I implemented just to make it look a little better. So first I will show the canceling of a flight. As you can see, notifications are displayed here. And this is also a notifications menu. So I will cancel this flight. You'll see once it's canceled, the flight is removed from both dashboards, and the instructor will receive a notification. Once they mark it as all red, the notifications will disappear. So I will click on a unsafe flight. So the visibility is 2.4, which is well below the minimum for a student. Just to show the minimums are also displayed here. So as you can see, there's no caution because the requirements are a little more flexible for the private pilots and the instrument rated. I will go back to the So now to reschedule, They could view the options. They could simply click on it and it'll show. Then they have to generate AI suggestions. So as you can see, they provide 3 schedules on Wednesday, November 12th at 10 p.m. So because this is using sample data, it is unable to find future forecasts. However, if this was using real data from the real API, it would do this much better. As you can see, it's showing a date for the 14th, even though it's unsafe with thunderstorms here. However, again, this is just because of the sample data, because this week the weather this is airports in California, so the weather this week seems to be fine for the entire week. So this is purely just for the demo. However, if this was a using real data from the weather API, it will correctly suggest valid days. So just to show what happens when we confirm a reschedule. Again, because this is using sample data, I'm unable to generate a whole sample data. So but it will get rescheduled 10 a.m. on the 12th. It will also be redirected here, and they will get a notification. So this demonstrates an event-driven architecture with real-time weather monitoring, AI-powered decision-making, and role-based access control. This system automatically detects conflicts, notifies users, and provides intelligent rescheduling options based on the pilot training levels.